Hey, how's it going? It's Dan the Man here, and I'm with Skylar. Last week we did a video on Purium, so we got a lot of questions about the products and the business opportunity. So this video is for those of you who are interested in learning more about the Purium, the 30-day Ultimate Transformation Program, as well as the business opportunity. So I have a lot of friends who already jumped on board for not only the products, but also the business opportunity. So this video is dedicated to them because I need to learn a lot more from Skylar about not only the products, but also the business side of it, which I'm slowly but surely learning through osmosis. And I launched this Purium myself because I saw that there was an opportunity to share this storable food during this, during this time in history. We'll leave all the politics and the conspiracy stuff out of it for now and just keep ourselves grounded in the practicals. And I also saw that it was going to be a good opportunity for some people as this transfer of wealth, as the financial situation in America and around the world completely changes. It's going to be important for people to have opportunities that they can have at home. And so I'm going to ask first, because this is really important for people to understand where you're coming from as far as the Purium goes. I want to talk about your daughter, her weight loss, which I think was the number one catalyst. Was that her health?
It was her health and her emotional state. She was going through some severe depression at 15. So that was really the catalyst of the weight and the depression is what kind of turned it into her asking for help. Yeah.
Okay. And then you addressed that through the health, and then answering the health question actually turned into answering the wealth question that you had. So tell us more about, just tell us that story about your daughter and your financial transformation.
Yeah, I'd love to. Thanks for asking. And aloha, everybody. I'm happy to be back with you guys. And thanks for all your interest. It's been really fun connecting with all of you that have reached out and all of you that have signed up. And beautiful to see your excitement that you all want to share something so incredible with others in the world and so transformational. And so how I got started was about 6 years ago when my daughter was 15. She hit a breaking point and she came to me asking for help. She said, I am so sick of being called fat. I am sick of being depressed and miserable. Something has to change. And I've been studying health and nutrition my entire adult life, pretty much since 16 years old. I had a compromised gut microbiome. I was a sickly child. So I was always on antibiotics, always had ear infection, always had sinus infections, and took a lot of antibiotics.
It was you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that compromised my gut. So I was very unhealthy. And so that pushed me to learn about how I could heal myself. And as I got older, I started getting into, vegetarianism and then veganism and then raw foods. And that's how I started to learn about the power of nutrition. And when we cleanse, we nourish and detoxify our body, then our body can heal itself. And so I had that background already. So when my daughter came to me, she goes, Mom, I know you can help me. And the key to being able to help anybody is that they want help. We can't help people that don't want it. So that was really, for me, the gateway to be able to support her. And being someone who has been using superfoods for many, many years, and I was a massage therapist, I had a successful practice here in Hawaii, and all of my clients I had on a nutritional program. And I noticed that they were all dealing with, inflammation of some sort. And so I was like, sprout this, juice that, ferment this, get this superfood, and from all these different health food stores and all these different places. And when my daughter came to me asking for help, I was excited because I knew that I could help her. And so we just started changing her diet slowly, got her back on more whole foods, more raw foods. When she was in high school, she started eating the public school system food. And up until that point, until she was about 13, she was eating all the food that I made. And then that wasn't cool anymore to show up with that weird lunch at school. And so she started eating the processed foods. And over the course of 2 years, she ballooned up 50 pounds. She had horrible rashes all over her skin, all these white bumps all over her skin. She got really bad asthma, constant congestion. She would come home from school, lock herself in her room, didn't want to talk to me, only wanted to sit and watch Netflix and eat. And it became a growing concern over those 2 years. But as her mother, I didn't want to impose my beliefs on her. And I didn't want to give her a complex either about the fact that I saw that she was gaining weight. But I was very concerned for her health and her well-being, and mostly, you know, her frame of mind, her health of mind. So long story short, she asked for help. We got going on the Purium. One of my best friends was going through the transformation, and I got to witness her cystic acne clear up over this transformation. I watched the cellulite melt off of her body. Already a very beautiful young woman, Roxanne. I think you know Roxy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she was about 30 or 40 pounds heavier.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's a super babe now.
Yeah, she's a super babe. Maybe
That's a major transformation.
Maybe we'll pop a picture of her in here. So she showed me what she was doing, and I was kind of like, powdered juice? Like, that's so weird. I don't get it. Like, we juice, we have raw food, we go to the farmer's market, you know, I eat out of my garden. Like, I don't need that. But I couldn't deny the fact that what she was doing was working, and I couldn't deny the fact that we needed more help. And so we tried it. We just gave it a shot. And we did this transformation together, which we're going to go deeper in to explain the products in a bit here. And in the first 3 days, Alea came home from school and she said, "Mom, I feel hopeful for the first time since I can remember." And as a mother, that was the most amazing thing, because I was really starting to fear I was going to lose her. I didn't know what was going to happen or how we were going to be able to remedy what she was going through emotionally. If any of you have teenagers, you know how hard it can be at that age. By day 10 on the transformation, we jumped right into the cleanse portion. Although now, 6 years later, I don't recommend people do that. I recommend they go a little slower just to, you know, minimize the detox reactions. But by day 10, she had lost 14 pounds. I lost 9, but what was even more amazing than the weight loss was that my cycle came back. I had an incredibly erratic menstrual cycle. I tried everything. I tried acupuncture. I tried Chinese medicine. I tried energy medicine. I tried chiropractic. I tried everything I knew to be able to balance and normalize and regulate my hormones, and nothing worked. And I spent thousands of dollars. And day 5 on these products, I got my cycle, and I've had it like clockwork every new moon to full moon. And my hormones have completely stabilized, which has been amazing. And I was able to keep off that weight. And dealing with chronic IBS my whole life from having a compromised gut, that really healed and cleared up. So I was really shocked that I had such a great transformation, because I thought I was healthy. I was already eating organic. I was already eating non-GMO. I was already shopping at the farmer's market, and I was still depleted. So that really said a lot to me. I was like, wow, these products are incredible. There's something special about them. Alea stayed on the program. She did the full 30 days. By the end of the program, she lost about 30 pounds. She stayed on it for another couple of months through the summer. She just kept running the 30-day program. She lost 50 pounds. She lost 50 pounds, and she went back to school in the fall, and no one recognized her, which was funny. And all the boys that used to make fun of her were like, "Ooh, who's the new hot girl?" But she went on from struggling academically to graduating top of her class, from never wanting to exercise at all to being the front line of her hula halau, to becoming a certified yoga teacher trainer, and getting a full ride to University of San Francisco. And those were some of the transformations that happened through this. And she had expressed to me that these products were able to love her even when she couldn't find that self-love. Even though when she couldn't love herself, that because she was ingesting this, and that was pretty profound coming from a 15-year-old, but from ingesting food that is grown from the earth, that is made of light. It is the light of creation, essentially. It's the closest thing to God that we can consume. And yeah, it really transformed her emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and she is just such a bright light now.
Yeah, she is. I know her, and I take her classes at the yoga studio. So that is an excellent introduction. And you can see why, of course, someone's going to jump on board. And then since that time, you've actually used the Purium Products company and business plan to transform your financial health as well.
Yeah.
Can you tell us just about that for a minute? we're going to do the products, and then we're going to talk just a little bit at the end about the business opportunity.
Yeah. So I was a massage therapist, you know, for 15 years, maybe even more than that. I also owned a production company here in Hawaii. I was a dancer, I was a performer. But the way that I made money really depended on me being able to show up physically and be in top form. And I had started to hit a breaking point around the same time Purium came into my life, kind of on the wings of a prayer, of where I was searching for a way that I could continue to be in service to humanity, to offer something that would help people transform and heal, without having to trade my hours for dollars, because it's a lot of energy, you know, to schlep your massage table and to drive back and forth, a lot of time, a lot of hours, and you're only getting paid if you show up. And I started to think about what's going to happen when I'm 50, when I'm 60, when I'm 70. Am I still going to be schlepping this table? And what's my plan B? And what's my exit strategy? And how am I going to send my daughter through college? And please, God, send me something that, in a way that, you know, a vision that I can be in service to humanity and still be in alignment with my core values and still help people. And Purium came into our life and helped Alea. And from that and helping me, I was so convicted about and my belief in these products was just, wow, I've been using superfoods for so long. I've already been studying nutrition for so long. And these exceeded anything that I've ever done before. So I started to share it with my clients. My clients started having incredible results. Their gout went away, their gut inflammation, they were losing weight. It was incredible. I shared with my community, my friends, and it just began to grow. It just began to continue to grow and grow and grow from that one stone, you know, that we threw in the pond, sharing that first gift card, and it rippled out. Over the past 6 years, I've been able to help over 30,000 people transform their lives, directly or indirectly through my organization, working with Purium and the Agents of Change team, and been able to create a multiple 6-figure, just cracked 7-figure income with this company in 6 years. And I don't have a college education. I was a massage therapist and, you know, very spirit-driven person. So for somebody to be able to turn around who didn't have a college education or have a degree and be able to make that kind of money, helping other people to transform their own life and their own finances, was really the greatest blessing I ever could have imagined.
Wow, I'm stoked. I mean, I know the story, I know you, and the way now that you're sharing that with the camera, I'm picking up a whole new level of understanding of where you're coming from, because that was all new to me. I kept it that way on purpose. I just wanted to be learning at the same time that we were sharing with the camera. So we didn't go over what we were going to discuss today, but I think that is, the conviction is definitely there. And so I would love to share with everyone who's interested in these Purium life-changing products, foods.
Yeah,
really.
So superfood, life force superfoods. Awesome. Yeah, so we'll go over the 30-day ultimate lifestyle transformation. It really is the gateway. I believe everybody should start with the 30 days because, you know, something around 20 to 30 days to make a habit, also to break a habit, and to set in new neural pathways, to be able to break old habits and start forming new ones, to be able to slowly detoxify, alkalize, and then move into integration into a healthier new lifestyle. It takes time. And so we really want to set people up for lifelong success. And so that's why I do recommend people start with the 30-day. So when you order your ultimate lifestyle transformation, you get it in this box here. And then you are going to receive, and I might have to take this out of the camera because I don't want it to be in the way. All right? Okay, cool.
Got it.
So if you launch a business with it, you are going to get this welcome packet that's going to teach you how you can turn around and start sharing this with your friends and family and start making money right away. So that's pretty great. And then also you get a little placemat that talks about the products. It tells you what's in each thing. There's some codes here that you can scan with your phone to download lifestyle guides, recipes, different self-care practices as well. And we also have a team website that's extremely supportive for people's journeys along the way.
Very supportive.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to go over is the Power Shake. And these are all your phytonutrients. This is all of your organic greens. Like you can't get enough. It would take you eating like 6 superfood salads to be able to get the same amount of nutrition that you're going to get from one of these shakes. The bioavailability, the way that your cells are able to absorb it and use that energy instantly. The first time I drank it, I was like, oh my God, this is what I've been missing my whole life. Like this is the thing that I've never felt so nourished. So we have oatgrass, barley grass, wheatgrass, alfalfa, spirulina. I tried to do this last time and on my glasses. But all of those alkalizing greens and nourishing greens, and also rice bran solubles in here. And rice bran solubles are amazing because they are a fat that burns fat, and they're also a carrier. So it helps to stabilize your blood sugar and balance blood glucose levels. So this is
also an amino acid, so protein and vitamin E.
And vitamin E from the tocopherols.
Neuroprotective.
Yeah. And so this is the Power Shake. It's delicious. Do you want to talk about your experience at all with drinking it, or how you like it, or how you feel?
I love it. My joke about it is that it tastes like chocolate cake to me. So I eat it right out of the thing. I'm eating it less right out of the jar. And I did have it for dinner, and ever since we made that video, I've had it every day. And it's just delicious. So what I do is I take it and I mix it with the coconut water.
Yum. Perfect. I like it just mixed with ice, which is great. You can mix it with other things as well, but it's perfect with just water. It's the fastest fast food on the planet. You put it in your shaker cup, you add some water, add some ice, shake it up, and you could be stuck in traffic.
It really is quick. It really is fast, and that's the thing. I've been doing this a long time. There aren't very many DTMs in the world that got the juicer going at least once a day, chopping up the salads and the veggies. So I think that's what's really great. So people have asked me a million times over the last 11 years that I've been on social media, like, I need something that's, they need something that's already done for them. It does it for you,
Yeah.
So when I make, my thing is very complicated and very intuitive, so I do consults and stuff and I design protocols, but here's one that's already done. So it's done for you, so it's pretty cool like that, because not everyone has the amount of skills that I have or the intuition. They just kind of need to be told what to do to follow a program, and then they can do it. And so this is really a program that's laid out, and it's super easy to follow, and it is delicious.
Yeah.
It tastes good and it's easy.
Yeah.
So, and I've got a lot of friends that have already texted me. I got one last night again. They just showed me the picture of their stuff. Thanks, DTM. Me and the wife are excited to get started. They just want to work on their health, and then they also have an interest in the business side of things too. So whichever interests you, probably both would be the best.
Yeah, well, Purium is really offering a stimulus package right now, and if you do order this package, you can make the decision to not just be a customer, but to become a brand ambassador, where you can get your own referral codes and share with friends and family and earn 20 to 25% commissions on everything that you share with your customers. And you also have the opportunity to build a multi-generational team, which is more about the network marketing aspect. And if you guys want more information about that, we are going to pop a link in here, and there's also an email that you can email us, and we can answer more questions for you deeper there. But the bit.ly Life Regenerator link, which is right here, you can go and basically sign up as a customer or as a brand partner for free when you get this pack. So that's pretty cool. Instead of just going to the grocery store and spending your money to buy that food, you can turn around and take that money that you bought that food, consume that food, and then grow something from that investment that can grow exponentially for you. And that's been
awesome.
My experience.
I have a lot to learn about the business side of things, but you've been doing some calls with some people that are interested in the business, and they're already off and running, making money. Yeah, so thanks for taking the time to do that, because I've been super busy lately moving and stuff. I haven't had the opportunity to do that, but she's going to teach me more, and then we're going to do some Zoom calls and stuff, and I'm going to be learning as we go too, so that I can just help the people that want to be helped, here to get healthy and to get wealthy.
Absolutely.
So.
And we have an amazing team growing, and we're already a part of a bigger umbrella of an incredible team, the Agents of Change. And now the Life Regenerator team is really taking off, and we're excited to do our first Zoom with you. So if you want to be a part of that team, we will welcome you into that as well. So, so this will improve energy, reduce cravings, fuel your cells, and it's incredible because it alkalizes you. So when you're alkaline, you don't crave sweets, you don't crave junks. And when you're alkaline, inflammation cannot thrive in an alkaline environment, and disease cannot thrive in an alkaline environment. So it's really important to alkalize and nourish your body on a daily basis. So the Power Shake does that. Also, side note, Purium is committed to be plastic free by 2021. So that means that all of our packaging is going to be these compostable bags. Right now when you order, you get one plastic tub that's refillable. But then after that, we really recommend that you order the biodegradable packaging. And by 2021, we will be phased out of all of our plastics. So really excited about that.
Yes, very cool.
Very cool. Okay, awesome. So let's talk about this next product, the Super Amino 23, because this is a game changer. They actually use this in hospitals for people who have muscle wasting disease. It's been in the physician's desk reference in the past. And basically if someone is in a coma or they can't work out or they can't walk, they start to have muscle wasting. So this helps them to build muscle. It's absorbed through the lymph within 23 minutes, and 99.9% of it is utilized and absorbed and uptaken and bioavailable to your muscles to help you go into an anabolic state and build muscle. So we take this first thing in the morning, puts our body in an anabolic state. So we're fueling our muscles, we're building muscle, and we're burning fat if we need to burn fat. Otherwise, you're just building muscle. And that's really important to have a clean protein source. It's vegan, non-GMO, non-soy-based legumes. It's a proprietary formula, so I can't give all of the information on it, but you can see, the amino acids that are there. And it's really powerful in tightening the skin. It's part of the foundational matrix and building blocks of collagen. And it's really important to have lean muscle mass. And most meats or even nuts or seeds, you have to digest them, and then they have to be broken down by all your digestive system, and then maybe your body's utilizing maybe 30% max of that protein. So this is 99% utilization. So that is super cool. Burns fat, tightens skin, create lean muscle mass, makes you stronger, makes you more mentally acquisitive. So it's been a life changer for me, especially at 46 now. It was funny because I came across some photos at my wedding, and I was like, whoa, I feel so much better than I did then, and I feel like I look better too. And I've been using these superfoods for 6 years, and I feel like I'm aging in reverse. So that's pretty great. Yeah. Do you have anything you want to say about that?
No,
cool.
That was awesome.
Okay, cool.
I'm stoked.
How about this one?
Well, that, honestly, I mean, I think I've said this before in a couple different videos, but this here I think is probably one of the most practical products that Purium has. The spore-based glyphosate detoxification. I'm sure you know more details about it than I do. I've been taking that for about probably 2 years almost.
Awesome.
I always have Biomedic, just because of the fact that the glyphosate is like in the rain, what I'm saying? It's like everywhere, and it's just good to have. And I love spore-based probiotics because although they're transient, they're like a cross between transient microorganisms and colonizing, so it's a really cool way to, if you're not boosting your gastrointestinal tract, your microflora in your gut, you're on your way out, because it's like the world is attacking the health of your gut, and has been for many, many decades, centuries really, with everything that's been going on. Like I said, we'll stay out of the conspiracy spiral rabbit holes, but you got to take care of your health. So and I hope you're blessed with the knowledge of taking care of your health and doing it for yourself, by yourself, because only you can do it. Otherwise, it's like the society is set up in a way to almost take your health away from you.
Absolutely.
Sickness promotion is huge.
Absolutely. Well, you know, the pharmaceutical industry is bought into that. You know, the sicker we are, the more money they make. Our food supply is inundated with glyphosate, permeating over 80% of our food supply. It's in, like you said, it's in our groundwater, it's in our soil, it's in our air. You can't wash it off, you can't cook it out. It kills off the gut microbiome and the essential organisms in the gut flora, which are responsible for 80% of our immune response, for our serotonin production. You know, there's all these onslaught of autoimmune disorders and diseases that people don't know what they have, or they don't know what's wrong with them. All these unknown autoimmune disorders, which are being linked directly to the gut. And when the gut isn't healthy and the gut isn't thriving, then we're not healthy and we're not thriving. It's essentially our second brain. So if we want to feel vital, then we need to start with healing our gut, removing the glyphosate, and regrowing the villi and the microvilli so our gut can do what it's meant to do. And that is, there's not any other product that I know of personally. I'm sure there's a lot of products out there, but that I know that's been clinically proven to remove glyphosate by 74.5% and reduce the C-reactive protein as well, which is the marker for inflammation. And most people are dealing with chronic inflammation, which, like, again, disease stems from, you know, an acidic, inflamed environment. So we heal the gut and we can heal everything else. Do you want to say anything else more about the gut microbiome?
I mean, you shouldn't even let me get started,
Okay,
but
we'll
your
be another
gut
video.
is the hub of your physical health, your mental health, and then of course that translates into your emotional health, which then of course that whole triage is your spiritual health. So you want to be healthy here and powerful. You want to be healthy here because this feeds this, and then this thing, depending on how it's vibrating and what type of information you're feeding it, then it starts to, you know, either open this thing or close it off. You know what I'm saying? And then those, if that energy's flowing through there, then you can experience life and divinity, as I like to call it.
I agree with that. Oh, thank you for that. Yes. Okay, so the next product we'll talk about is the Super Cleansar. This is an anti-parasitic, and it has, I tried to do this last time and open the thing, but it has,
What's in there?
do you remember?
No,
but maybe you can open it while I'm talking about it. You just got to peel the corner there. But basically this helps to increase peristalsis, to kill off any parasites that may be lingering around. And you know, parasites are pretty much everywhere. Yeah, just like fold that there. And if you're eating any kind of meat or sushi or any foods like that, there's a good chance that you have parasites, and parasites are going to suck your nutrition out of you. You're gonna maybe feel brain fog. You're gonna have a host of other ailments that, you know, are caused by having a parasite in you. So helping you to flush out parasites is a super important part of this program. Did you get it?
no. It's yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Well, do you
mean
want to
be a
talk about
distraction.
parasites for a second while I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, just get them gone. Usually what happens is you've got years and years of dysbiosis, and then you've got the metabolic byproducts of those dysbiotic microorganisms associated with sugar, excess meat, etc. And then the biofilms, the microorganisms, the yeast, they all take polysaccharides and the rancid fats and rancid carbs and putrefied proteins, and now heavy metals to fortify these biofilms, and they live inside those biofilms. So, and then they can hide out for a while. You can change your diet for a while, but as soon as you get weak and they start busting out of there, they're gonna want to come on out of there, and they're gonna want to start controlling your cravings again. So, you know, getting rid of those biofilms nutritionally with fiber, water, and you know, anti-parasite type herbs. It takes a long time because those biofilms can get to be as hard as rocks. So you got it. Okay, so what is it? We've got walnut hull, marshmallow root, clove, wormwood, amalaki, cascara sagrada, and senna leaf. So a very good herbal product, because herbs is where it's at. The herbs went out of style after the pharmaceutical companies took over and wanted to suppress all information about the herbs, but the herbs need a resurgence because the herbs have the information that connects you back to the earth. And also, you know, just to kill parasites, all those were anti-parasite worms with a little bit of senna, which also softens up the biofilms, and then you can have nice bowel movements.
Absolutely. And so when we cleanse, we nourish, we detoxify the body, we are allowing ourselves the opportunity to come back into a place of homeostasis where we're supporting our body's wisdom to do the healing. So that's really what's so incredible. And another thing that is amazing about these products is that these grasses and they're live dehydrated, meaning that they're juiced and then dehydrated gently at solar temperatures, which keeps all the vital enzymes and life force intact. So when you reconstitute it with water, you're getting all of that vital nutrition, like you're drinking a living juice, because you are. Because I think, is it 112 degrees where you can dehydrate something and it's still considered, yeah. So at 88 degrees, we're way below that. And so you're getting all of those vital enzymes to support your body as well. So the last product is the Apothecary. It's a very simple product, but it's a very powerful product and an important product. It's a tart cherry juice concentrate made from the Montmorency cherry. And it is the only fruit that has naturally occurring melatonin in it. Melatonin has a host of benefits, but especially for women who have higher levels of melatonin in their body are less likely to be at risk for breast cancer. So it's important that we have a good balance of melatonin in our body that's coming from a food-based source and not from a synthetic multivitamin, because that's when our body is really able to absorb it and utilize it. Also, melatonin helps us sleep like a baby. And when we sleep well, we go into deep rest and repair. And that's where our body is able to do the real healing and do the real work. In today's day and age, we're bombarded with EMFs and psychic things, energy all the time around us. There is no real turning it off. And so our systems, our nervous systems, are in a constant state of fight or flight. And so this helps you come out of fight or flight into rest and repair. And again, that's where the body's wisdom can take over and help to do the healing. Also scavenges free radicals and reduces oxidative stress. And we have a lot of that in our environment.
Epic.
It also, as a side note, helps to tighten skin. It also reduces inflammation, balances blood glucose levels, and is safe for diabetics. This whole program is safe for diabetics, and actually, not that we can cure, treat, or prevent any diseases that we say that, but I've had a lot of friends who are diabetic or were diabetic or pre-diabetic that have done this program and no longer need to take their insulin, and their AC1 or A1C, forget, I'm not sure exactly which way that goes, but went down substantially, and their doctors were just like, what are you doing? So the proof is really in the pudding with that. But that is the products that come within this program. There's 3 ways you can do it. You can just do the drinks 2 shakes a day, do your aminos twice a day, your biomedic twice a day, your cherry at night, or you can accelerate it and do a 10-day cleanse in the middle, which I personally think everybody should do a cleanse seasonally. You know, we don't drive our car forever and never change the oil. It's a very similar thing. We need to clean out the gunk. And so I love this program because it allows us to gently detox. Then we can do an accelerated cleanse, and then we come off into integration. And after that, you're smooth sailing into a healthier lifestyle. You've cleansed your palate. You reset your metabolism and your biorhythms. You're starting to crave delicious, simple, healthy whole foods. And it's really easy to continue a healthier lifestyle when your body isn't constantly saying, I need sugar, I need carbs, I need fries. And having this in your life is just a great way and a simple way to stay optimized.
Amen. Wow. Very good. Right? And we hit our marker pretty well on that too. So this is the ultimate lifestyle transformation. I think I said 30 days or something like that.
It is 30 days.
It is a 30-day. Oh, yeah, okay.
And it can be either 2 meals a day, so 60 meals for about $11 a day, which brings it down to $5.50 a meal. I don't know, you can't even get like a coffee for that or a chai tea for that. So it can be spread out for 60 days, or you can shrink it down and use it in 30 days to and do a cleanse in the middle, or do an intermittent fasting schedule. And these products are super user-friendly, and you can experiment with them and see how you go on them. But everything that you need to have a successful transformation is here. Our team also includes recipes, self-care practices, and a team hub for support. So you're never going at it alone, which is also really nice.
Yeah, so it's all here. So that's pretty easy. Yeah, so that's what, for the thousands of people that have written to me over the last 11 years, this is a great place to start. And it's because it's done for you. It's right here. It'll tell you exactly what to do. And people just need that. You know, I resisted that for forever, trying to, you know, get everyone to be like me, like on top of it, like really, really on top of it. It's like a hobby, a fascination, a lifestyle, but not everyone you can do that. In fact, very few. And so I think this is just practical, is what it is. And it's delicious and it's very functional. This is incredible. I mix that again with everything with coconut water, because I get coconuts for free, but you can mix that with just water, but it does taste really good with coconut water. So even if you get the canned or the boxed coconut water or whatever to mix, you know, to give it a little bit more sweetness. But yeah, it goes well with just the water as well, both of those. And I mean, this is definitely the foundation of the program.
Yeah, I mean, it all is the foundation. Like, we call these the core 4 products. So the Power Shake, the Aminos, the Biomedic, and the Cherry are your core 4 products. They are our flagship products. Basically, it is your proteins, your fruits, your vegetables, and then your anti-glyphosate products to remove and restore your gut microbiome. So to heal and restore your gut microbiome. So that's really important. And then this is a part of the transformation that isn't in the core 4. But this comes with this 30-day pack. So but these are the core 4 products and the foundation of setting somebody up for a new healthy lifestyle. And you know, I have a lot of friends that are, you know, busy moms. They have 3 or 4 kids running around the house, and they're just so happy that their kids love this. They can get their green drink in them multiple times a day, and it's, you know, it's not, you know, a war for them. You know, they don't need to juice and prep and argue with the kids about eating their vegetables. And you know, when you're busy,
takes 30 seconds.
It takes 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's not even, it's 10.
Yeah, if you can.
It is the easiest thing.
Yeah.
That you can't even imagine how easy it is.
Yeah, it's the most nutritious and the fastest fast food on the planet.
Yeah, and that's just it. So that is really cool for the people that can dig it. They can totally dig that, and they get where we're coming from. So that's cool.
It's a great gateway, you know, for people that want to go into a more, you know, extreme lifestyle. Maybe, you know, even go into water fasting, or, you know, doing a full-on juice fast. And you know, we talk about this, Dan, like how we're the 1%, right? Like, we live in Kauai, we have access to organic, non-GMO fruits and vegetables. But I know a lot of you out there are in middle America, you're in food deserts, like you don't even have access to good, clean, organic, non-GMO, nutrient-dense nutrition. And so this is something that can be delivered to anybody's door. And all they have to do is open the box, start putting the products in your body, and you're going to have a transformation. You're going to have a transformation physically, but not only physically, because it's going to affect everything else, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. The brain fog is going to lift. The digestive issues are going to start to go away. Any other symptoms of dis-ease are going to start to subside, and you're going to start to feel like a new person. And it's been really a gift to be able to get the feedback from so many thousands of people over the past 6 years saying, I will never go back to sleep again. Thank you for giving me this. Thank you for helping me wake up. You know, so it's a really beautiful, it's a beautiful tool. And anybody that feels inspired to try it, I fully encourage you to do so. It's transformational.
And then once they try it and they dig it, then there's an opportunity to share that with their family, friends, and make money, build a team, build a business.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay, and so we're going to do some trainings on that. There's some trainings available. Make another video later.
Yeah.
I mean, also, but the thing is, I guess, is just to send me an email.
Yeah.
At dtmsuperfoods@gmail.com is the new one. I just put that together so that I could keep everything in one place for the Purium Life Regenerator team, you know, that Skylar's helping me to build up, and you're doing a great job, because everyone that's all my friends and stuff that have been texting me, they're all excited.
Yeah.
They said they had a conversation with you, you know, they're they're stoked, you know, that you would take the time to explain everything to them.
Yeah.
So if you are interested and you want to know more, then send me an email at dtmsuperfoods@gmail.com, and then we'll get back to you and we will share some more information with you. And as I learn more, I will share more. We'll do some Zoom calls.
Yep.
And like I said, I'm going to be learning right along with you. I can take something and I can know instantly, but then as far as the business side of things, it's going to take me a little bit of time.
We're gonna learn together.
Yeah, okay, cool. So there's a link down below for these. And then is there some way they can save money from watching this video?
Absolutely, yeah. So that link, bit.ly Life Regenerator will take you to your personalized webpage. You can learn about the health and wealth opportunity. You can either just be a customer and save over $100 on this kit, which brings it to about $11 a day, which is an incredible deal for the quality of nutrition that you're getting here. Or you can decide that you want to be a brand partner, that you know people that could benefit from having a healthier lifestyle. You can enroll as a brand partner with this kit, and you can get unlimited referral codes that you can share with your friends, your family, your colleagues, or your clients, and share these superfoods. And then we get paid 5 times a month, which is pretty great. We get paid every Friday for gift cards that we share with people that week prior. And then we get paid on the 15th of the following month for any bonuses that you hit. And we do have an incredible compensation plan. And what I love about our company is that instead of taking the money to pay big corporations, to pay broker fees, to pay middlemen to mark up the prices, we're delivering direct to consumers. So we can cut out all of those distribution and middleman markup costs, and we can pay you for your referrals. And so Purium is really committed to helping people to stay home and raise their children, because we know what a better world it would be if moms didn't have to go to work and put their kids in childcare and were able to stay home and raise their children, or to help people recover from student debt, or just to create an additional stream of income from home. Or if you're like me and you're looking for an exit strategy or a plan B, or what are you going to do 5-10 years from now, this is a great thing that you can start building now that can become very lucrative residual income stream for you in the future. So we're happy to support you along that journey every step of the way. You'll have personal one-on-one coaching and mentorship with me and our team, as well as working with Dan. We'll be doing some team Zooms and educating and just having a lot more personal interaction and engagement together. It'll be a lot of fun, and we hope that you'll take a deeper look. If you're inspired to join our mission and our movement, we would love to have you.
Wow, so keep the money and the power in the hands of the people instead of the corporations, which have really just sucked the money and the power right up into their vacuum cleaner. So this is our way of pulling some of that energy, money, power, and keeping it in our hands.
Absolutely.
So that's another really good thing. It's just a very good thing, you know?
Well, and then Purium turns around and takes, you know, part of that return from the money that we invest, or that our customers pay for these products. Purium turns around and takes that money and reinvests it in organic, non-GMO farming, to expand the organic, non-GMO footprint worldwide, to create more compostable and biodegradable packaging, so we can lower our carbon footprint, so that we can regenerate the earth. So the way I feel about it is we are creating a regenerative, cyclical, sustainable economy that really is helping everybody along the way. It's helping the farmers, it's helping the people get healthy, it's helping pay the people that are sharing the message, it's helping to support the company. And when you get on team with Purium, you're becoming part of a bigger movement. And we need to get really loud right now. Like, we need to be, this message, this movement, the light needs to shine really bright. And it's one thing to be out there on your own, you know, with your picket sign, trying to protest all of the injustices that are happening in the world. Or you can get aligned with a company that's already driving the ship forward, that has everything in place for us to create a bigger ripple together, because we're stronger together. And we rise together, and we rise by lifting others. And that's been a really beautiful thing about Purium as well.
Very good. And we hit our marker at 45 minutes. So I want to thank you very much for taking your time. It's been an honor to share that time with you. And thank you, Skylar, for sharing all that information with us. Let us know if we can do more. What are your questions? Put them down below. dtmsuperfoods@gmail.com. There's a link down below to pick up the products and start losing weight and healing your gut and feeling better. So there you go. Again, you know, just a middleman providing solutions. And I really appreciate your time. And I look forward to the next video.
Aloha, thank you.
Aloha.